These women are taking a computer class, but they're not just learning software like word processing or spreadsheets. They're learning how to code that software.
Everybody please boot up your PHP server, so wham for math, as needed, and we are going to be working from example files again today.
Sylvia Richardson is a coding instructor for a nonprofit called Girl Develop It. And it's exactly what it sounds like, getting more girls and women into software development.
The goal is to help women get involved in technology. So there's a lot of sort of programs that help young girls or teen girls get involved in the beginning, but there's a long lead time on that, right? It's a long time before a middle schooler gets involved in tech. Sort of the goal of Girl Develop It is to get women in tech now and build the role models that those younger girls can look up to.
Richardson says there are 3 types of participants here. College students looking to get a job in coding, women already working for a tech company but not as a programmer, and others who just want to learn more about the coding process.
I am creating a service called Cloud to Ground Learning that supports people who aren't in school and want to learn independently. And a number of my clients are interested in coding. So I don't have to know content in order to sort of support their journey, but if I have some idea about it, I figure it's better.
But why a class only for women? Well, for many reasons, women tend not to go into computer coding careers. Less than 20% of women graduating from college get a degree in computer science. And many giant tech companies like Google, Facebook, and Apple have come under fire because their technical workforce is mostly men. Instructor Sarah Kahn, who's held several coding positions, says she's often in the minority as a woman and has experienced challenges.
In the places I've been, everybody's really been very nice, but I think some places they didn't really know what to do with me. My first job, I was the first woman on a team of 30 software engineers, and on my first day, the HR lady walked me in and delivered me to my desk, and the first thing I heard somebody say was, "Hey, look, there's a girl over there." And then I thought, oh my God, what have I done? But I mean, everybody, I don't think it's that they set out to be prejudiced. It's just they're not used to women being in that environment.
Richardson has also experienced a less than supportive atmosphere.
It's one of those things where it's hard to tell, you know, if people are judging me because I'm new or because I'm a woman or because I talk too much, but there were definitely sort of situations where I could feel that my male colleagues were more likely to get sort of choice assignments or more likely to get the good jobs. And for that, I just had to be louder, right? Ask for more to do.
They say a crucial element to getting more women into computer science is giving them a supportive environment to learn how to code. That is at the heart of Girl Develop It.
It's about having a safe, non-judgmental, sort of beginner-friendly environment where people can get involved.
There are Girl Develop It chapters all across the country, including this one in Raleigh-Durham and also in Charlotte. As well as holding classes, they also have informal get-togethers so that the women can network, build friendships, and just encourage each other.
We have Code and Coffee events. It's a social event. It's a way for women to network and find jobs. I know I personally have hired a couple of women that I've met at Code and Coffee.
And instructors say having that support network can be the difference between success and failure.
It helps me feel a lot better getting back together with a lot of other women in the industry. It was something that I didn't think I would need as much as I actually have.
Stamey, who volunteers at Girl Develop It, says she got into computer science because she just loves to program.
It's amazing, the feeling that you get from thinking through a problem and figuring out, well, how would I go about solving that problem? And then when you actually execute it, it just makes you want to jump up and down. It's super exciting.
But she also admits some less than equal treatment on the job.
Sometimes men appropriate your ideas. Sometimes you end up needing a male boss to speak up for you on your behalf because other people don't take you seriously. And it's those types of frustrations that I deal with most of the time. It's not having a voice sometimes when I should.
So why do women stay in computer science? Well, because they say it's a great job.
This has been a fantastic career for me, and I've met so many amazing people, and I've gotten to do so many amazing things, and I really wanted to share it. And there's also a real lack of talent. I mean, if you talk to any recruiter in the area, it's really hard to hire developers. There just aren't enough.
In fact, the latest government statistics show there are 500,000 tech jobs across the U.S. with no one to fill them. And the website code.org estimates that by the year 2020, there will be more than 3 times the number of tech jobs than the number of computer science graduates. That's why instructors here say it's crucial to get more women into programming, and why Girl Develop It can help make that happen.
It's worth trying. So come out to a Code and Coffee, come to a class, try it out. If you try one class and it turns out you hate it, we will be sorry to see you go, but you may find that you really, really enjoy it.
Is it hard?
It has been challenging, but a very manageable and engaging challenge.
And women instructors say some jobs, like building healthcare websites, for instance, are more suited to women because women tend to be more empathetic and intuitive than men.
Somebody who was, say, paraplegic might not have had or quadriplegic might not have had as many opportunities. Now, if you build a nice, accessible web form, they can find people to talk to. They can find the resources they need.
And Girl Develop It also wants to explode the myth that computer programming means being holed up in a basement cubby surrounded by old pizza boxes. They say programming is creative, challenging, and empowering.
Making the environments more welcoming, not acting like little curmudgeons who sit down in the basement and do the computery things, but making it accessible to everybody.
Don't be intimidated. Even the professionals are faking it half the time. Half the magic is just going back to your desk and Googling stuff. And you have to try it 15 times before it works, and that happens to everybody no matter how experienced you are. So just get in and try it, and don't be afraid.
Experts agree it's an uphill battle to change the stereotypes about computer programming. But those here at Girl Develop It say once women see the creativity and the power they gain by learning this essential business tool, they will break the code on getting more women into computer coding.
So many careers out there waiting that are really great careers with good benefits, good opportunities for flex time, work from home, good pay, all the sort of things that women look for in a career. Programming is there for you.
I hope that they will fall in love with code and go on to have fabulous careers making lots of money.